It was just a dark, cold, smelly basement where her mom had died, and no one knew who'd done it or why. That's why Kayla kept coming back, to find out what had happened to her mom, and to Brandy, though really she didn't care what had happened to Brandy. But Grandma would say she shouldn't think like that. She did want to find out what happened to Claire Kennedy, though. She hadn't really known Claire. She was one of the girls from the cookie place, but she'd seen her around town a few times, and she'd seemed nice, always smiling and waving, even though they'd never met. From the bottom of the basement stairs, Kayla picked her way around piles of junk until she saw the yellow crime scene tape wrapped around a pillar, the broken end trailing across the floor. She stopped. It was exactly the same spot where her mother's and Brandy's bodies had been found. She shivered, and maybe it wasn't the cold this time, but she told herself it was. She crept forward. There was blood on the cement floor. The spot wasn't very big, not like the big stains she could still see, almost hidden under a layer of dust. She shone the flashlight on those old blood stains, and for a second she could see her mother lying there, her eyes open, Kayla shook her head sharply and swung the beam away. She wasn't here to think about her mother. She was here to find out who killed her, and she didn't need ghosts for that. She needed science. She took her backpack off and unzipped it. Inside was her junior detective kit. She had a camera, too, a real one. It was on her mom's old cell phone, which Grandma let her keep for emergencies. She took it out for a picture of the blood. Bloodstains were important. They could tell you. A creak overhead. Kayla froze. Then she shook her head. Just a noisy old building. She aimed the flashlight with one hand, holding the cell with the other. This time, footsteps sounded above her, crossing the first floor, the distinct thump-thump of someone walking. She swallowed. Just the police officer? Or maybe Chief Brune, come back to check something. Or someone from town, also trying to sneak a peek at the crime scene. But what if it was someone else? Kayla had read every book in the library on murder investigations. One line came back to her now. The killer may return to the scene of the crime. It seemed crazy to come back after you'd gotten away, but Kayla trusted the books and, listening to those footsteps, her heart hammered. Then it hit her. If this was the killer, maybe she really could solve her mother's death.